This is the first of probably 3 videos looking at putting together our HTML email newsletter. The 3 parts that we're going to look at are some structure, some HTML structure. We're going to look at the basic CSS layout implementation, and then finally we'll style up the typography. This is our finished product here. You can see we've got some branding up the top, some content through the body of the email, images, bullet points, and we're finishing off with some links down the bottom of the page. Let's jump in, get started. I'll flip over to a brand new project here. I think it's good to work from scratch as much as we possibly can and work over the things that we've learnt and reiterate them as much as possible. We're going to start with some HTML5 tags that we haven't strictly covered yet, and we will in more detail at a later stage. But our HTML tags are going to be used for the structure of our page. They're going to hold the content together, and all the content is going to be nested inside of those. The first one that we're going to use is the main tag, and just as it suggests, the main tag is used for main elements in a HTML document. Let me just give us some more space here. Just while I think of it, make sure that you check your settings down here and turn the code hinting on so that you get prompted to finish off and close off tags. So inside our main tag, we're going to have a couple of sections. We're going to have a header and then a section. So let's add our header tag. So this is going to be the area that we have our branding, the top of the page. And then we're also going to have a section, which is written exactly like that, section. Okay, so just working out what our kind of overall structure is going to be. We can format our HTML if we pull down this little button here, and it tidies it up for us, which is really quite handy. So header, a section, and then let's start adding some further content. I am going to just quickly go over to my demonstration version here, and I'm going to copy the image for my header, which is hosted on my Cloudinary account, and I'll give you the link to that. So that's going to go inside the header. Now that is white on a white background, so we're not going to see anything at this stage. You can see if I select there that there is an image there, and I could save it if I wanted to. So that image is inside our header tag. Now our section, it's got a little bit more content in there, but lucky for us, we've already written all of that content. So I'll get you guys to go back to your CodePen account and grab all the code that you put together in our last session, all the body content. So that is your H1 tags, your paragraph tags, any images that you're using, so on and so forth. But just for the body, okay? So I'm going to go over that and do that myself. And I'm going to grab all of this kind of typography. I'm going to copy that, head over to my section, and I'm going to paste that in. Now underneath the section there, we're going to add our footer. All right, and I've got one link in my footer at the moment. You might have a little bit more than that, but yeah, and every project's going to be different. Okay, so I've put that in place. So my whole structure for my page is in place, and let me just talk that through with you guys. To start with, we have one main element which is a main tag that houses everything on the page. So everything is wrapped inside that main tag. Okay, then inside of that we've got 3 sections. We've got a header, and I've put my logo, which we can't see up there. We've got a section, which comes all the way down to here, and inside the section I've got all about my typography, basically my body content. Underneath the section tag is my footer, and I've included 1 tag in my footer. Okay, so let's just look at that on the page. At the top here, our main tag is all of this document, all of this content. Our header tag houses this document, this content here, my logo. The section is the body for our email newsletter, and the footer has any of those tags that are kind of outside that main body area. So in the next video, I'll look at putting together the layout and the style for the layout, this grey background, floating the email in the center, and adding those background colours and so forth. We'll see you then.